Hello, my friends. This is A Horse and His Beer. I am your host, Pony, and I am drinking on this beer. You've arrived for the joke corner on death and dying. Why death and dying, you ask? Because it's coming for all of us too quickly. And some of us not quickly enough. But first, the beer. So we are drinking this Things of That Nature. There. This is from the Brewing Project. They are in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. This is one of my favorite breweries. Definitely on my bucket list to get down there. Up there? Over there? I don't know where they are. So this is a double IPA with Nelson Sauvin, Citra, Mosaic, and Eldorado hops. It is 9.4% ABV. I got no data on the IBU, so this one, we are off to the races. Their cans are actually usually a little bit more artsy. This one's pretty straightforward. Not a lot to look at, but, fun little skull. Also, grammar. Getting a sniff on this one. Oh, that's a lot. So I got big citrus. I don't know, it might be piney, it might be resinous. I think I've had this before. Take a look at it. This glass is sweating like I am. It is pretty warm today. Here into Everett. It's opaque. You can't see nothing through this. It's like a black hole of beer. Let's get into it. The first thing I get is big hops. It's piney. It's almost so piney that it's resinous. In the body, I got hints of citrus, but I think the Nelson Sauvin, I'm pretty sure, is a New Zealand hop, and I'm damn sure that it's one of the smooth ones. So it's got this big thing, and there is a lot happening, but it's kind of carried by this very smooth thing. And it finishes just... There's like a million terpenes in my mouth right now. I don't know what to say. This is very, very bold. It's very complex. Finish is nice, but this one's going to stick with you for a little while. I got this from the good folks at Tabor. Cheers to them, even though they don't know who I am. Checking in on Untapped. My name is Plorpington, Plorpington. Come find me. Let's drink a beer. Taking a quick picture. Bow up. All right, standard flavor profile on this one is juicy, smooth, pineapple, dry, and piney. I'm going to skip juicy for now. I am going to do smooth. I am not going to do piney. I am going to do resinous. So I think it's interesting that people got pineapple. I did not quite get pineapple. Maybe if you had the sort of citrus thing with the bitter that you might be. I think I'm just going to go straight up with citrus because, citrus, you get it. Now that it's warming up, I might actually go with juicy. So we are going to settle on citrus, resinous, juicy, and smooth. That's it. I have previously checked into this at 3.8, and I have significantly adjusted my scale up since then. So this one's going to go with 4.4. 4.4 on the there. Like I said, we got this at Tabor, drinking it at home. Before we go any further, I just want you to know that I am dying for you to like and subscribe. Gonna linger here on this for just a second. We are checked in. I got the joke corner on death and dying. Are you ready? I sure hope not. Please don't. Why are graveyards so noisy? Because of all the coughing. Doctor told me I only had 6 months to live, so I shot him dead. The judge gave me 15 years. Problem solved. How do we know that death is a man? He always comes quicker than expected, or way too long after you want him to. How many libertarians does it take to screw in a light bulb? We don't know. Due to lax building regulations, they keep dying from electrocution. Go figure. Why do they always play bagpipes at funerals? Because no living person wants to hear them. I'm terrified of dying alone. That's why I'm getting my pilot's license. What is the difference between marriage and death? When you're dead, you do not wish that you were married. What do you call someone who writes death metal music? A decomposer. What is the difference between death and taxes? Congress does not meet every year to make death worse. Well, they kind of do now. I saw a t-shirt that said, I see dead people. I wanted to get it, but it only fits mediums. This one is a classic. Why can't Helen Keller get pregnant? Because she's dead. It's true. It's valid scientifically. A pastor walks up to an atheist and says, afterlife. The atheist stares and says, I don't get it. And the pastor says, I know my wife pretty well. If she was on death row, her last meal would be, I don't know, what do you want? And mine would be, I picked yesterday. And this is going to bring it home. I hope that death is a woman. That way she will never come for me. And that's it. This is A Horse and His Beer. I am your host, Pony. I drank on this beer. This was There from the Brewing Project in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Not important. This was a double IPA with like a million different hops. It was a hop explosion with a terpene rush. Clogged my ears. It was a wonderful, wonderful beer. This was the joke corner on death and dying. All of these jokes were stolen. I took them from UpJoke, who takes them from human beings. The swath of destruction of these videos just cannot be measured. I hope that's not true, but maybe if it is, I'll get more likes and subscribers. You know what happens now. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. Don't be a dick, do not be a dictator, and watch out for that mental health. And I'm going to tack something on here. Take care of the ones you love. Hold them tight. They ain't going to be around forever. You dig? You dug.
Well, that's rude.
She's right.